What was Paul's greatest sermon? Interesting question on an exam, wouldn't it? What's Paul's greatest sermon? At Damascus after his conversion was a possibility. After Sergius Paulus in the Isle of Cyprus was another big event. At the synagogue of Antioch of Pisidia, that was another major event. At Mars Hill, Athens, boy, that's a much celebrated talk there. The school of Tyrannus in Ephesus for several years. His defense at Corinth was another conspicuous example. His arrest in Jerusalem caused a riot. The Romans had to rescue him to save his life. Then before Felix and before Festus and before Agrippa. There are 10 occasions that Paul gave sermons. Which one is his greatest one? None of these. What was his greatest sermon? That'll be an exam question. His life in Thessalonica. His life in Thessalonica was his most important sermon. Wasn't what he said, it's who he was. Paul's going to tell us about the sermon he preached at Thessalonica in the next few verses. And then he described the relationship he had with the Thessalonians. One of the things we're trying to do in the Institute is really emphasize relationships, not doctrine. Yes, we want to be pure in our doctrine, but that's not going to save people alone. It's relationships. That's what discipleship is all about, relationships. And he's going to be like a mother to them, that he comforted them in verse 7. He's going to be like a father to them in that he charged them in verse 11. And he's going to be like a brother to the Thessalonians in that he challenged them. So there's three different aspects to the relationship. A mother, father, brother type of relationship in terms of comforting them, charging them, challenging them.